Welcome, fellow educators, as we take a look at the geometry strand of our mathematics curriculum for foundation year. It introduces squares, circles, triangles, rectangles, spheres, and cubes as 2D and 3D shapes. When introducing foundation year students to concepts that will form the basis of all future learning, it is crucial that you are using pedagogy that makes content both interesting and enjoyable. Geometry has a long, fascinating history, spanning thousands of years, that you can connect students to and they can carry into the future in areas such as digital technology and robotics. The Australian curriculum aims to develop in the student mathematical understanding, fluency, reasoning, and problem-solving abilities, as opposed to rote learning of long lists of facts and figures. Geometry represents one strand of this curriculum, which is designed to facilitate student access to the power of mathematics through active participation and inquiry to become confident, motivated learners for life. Developing a growth mindset in your classroom will encourage and support students as they explore, test, and come to understand new ideas in a non-judgmental environment. In the foundation years, the language you use to present content, squares, circles, triangles, rectangles, spheres, and cubes, and the attributes should be kept constant and easily understood as the students are beginning to expand their literacy and numeracy skills. The first lessons for any content strand should draw the student into the learning space, allowing them to take ownership of the subject. As visual and spatial intelligence is used to differentiate between 2D and 3D shapes, it is good to allow the student to observe, hold, and feel different objects as they compare and categorize them. Each student will present with varied life skills, with methods of learning brought from their home environment. Getting to know your students will allow you to develop more inclusive pedagogies to suit their diversity. Deeper learning requires tasks to be repeated multiple times, so you give your students opportunities to test and refine their knowledge. This may involve presenting the problem as a game or group work to engage students in collaborative learning, allowing them to scaffold to share ideas and knowledge. This ability to collaborate, learn, and adapt will be essential for students of the 21st century and beyond. They are part of an ever-changing, unpredictable global reality that they need to understand and remain connected to. Assessment is a wonderful tool for monitoring student learning and engagement. Formative assessment, for example, is an ongoing process helping to indicate students' strengths and weaknesses. It enables informed teaching strategies to promote inclusion for all students, meeting their specific language, learning, and cultural requirements. Effective assessment allows you and your students to set and reach achievable individual goals. This empowers the student as they work towards positive outcomes, rather than being judged right or wrong against their student cohort. Involving the class in the discovery of knowledge makes it challenging and fun, keeping them engaged and immersed in deeper learning. The following story introduces geometry in a way that activates the children's natural desire for knowledge, and this then powers their learning.